Discover these all-American Hallmark actors' hometown roots. Explore their notable work beyond the channel as we dive deep into their lives. First up is Chad Michael Murray. Chad was born on August 24, 1981 in Buffalo, New York. He's an American actor, writer, and former model, the total package. He rocked the lead role of Lucas Scott in the teen drama series One Tree Hill from 2003 to 2009, and again in 2012. But that's not all. He made pit stops in other cool shows like Gilmore Girls, Dawson's Creek, and even popped up in Riverdale as Edgar Evernever in 2019. Talk about sticking with the cool TV crowd.
Where were we?
Why, are you having fun?
Now, here's a bit of a background story. Chad's upbringing was pretty interesting. He was raised by a single dad who was an air traffic controller as his mom took off when he was just 10 years old. He's got a bunch of siblings, an older sister, 3 younger brothers, and a half-brother from his dad's second marriage, plus 2 step-siblings thrown in for good measure. Now, what was he like in high school? He went to Clarence High School in Clarence, New York. Turns out, he was a literature fan and played football. And he worked at a theater in Eastern Hills Mall as a teenager. He was one busy kid, and get this, in his late teens, he got into a scuffle at a Burger King that ended up with his nose on the wrong side of his face. Ouch! People started saying he got a nose job, but he was quick to shut that down. It was just from the brawl, no nose job here. But Chad's not just about acting, he's got some writing skills too. He dropped a graphic novel called Everlast in November 2011. Then, in 2017, he co-authored a romantic thriller called American Drifter with novelist Heather Graham. Apparently, it all started from a dream. Talk about inspiration, right? Now up next is Ryan Pavey, the guy who's not just rocking it on General Hospital, but has made quite a splash in the Hallmark world too. Born on September 24, 1984, in Torrance, California, Ryan's the son of Les Vlieger and Linda Pavey. Growing up in Los Angeles, he didn't plan to be in showbiz, but destiny had other plans.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. If you fall right now, you can't shoot our movie.
Oh, he's a goofball. Back in high school, he was a track and cross country champ, but then he got scouted for modeling. Imagine that. Initially, he was all about construction with his pops and bartending, but modeling came knocking. He even worked with big shots like Katy Perry and Cher, and he was Robin Thicke's body double in the Sex Therapy music video. Talk about diverse talents. His modeling gigs led him to acting, and in 2013, he landed his first big TV break on General Hospital as Nathan West. But Ryan's not just a soap opera heartthrob, he's a Hallmark hero too. His debut in the Hallmark world was in 2016 with Unleashing Mr. Darcy, where he charmed his way into our hearts. Now, besides melting hearts on screen, Ryan has this adventurous side. He's got a motorcycle named Lilith, although it gave him a bit of trouble in 2015 with a wrist injury from a wreck. Ouch! Ryan's not just a pretty face. In 2016, he launched Fortunate Wanderer, a brand selling cool stuff like custom prints from his travels, handmade jewelry, and outdoor gear. Talk about a guy with many hats. And there's a lot more to this dude. Video games, surfing, he did that with his dad as a kid, and cooking. Sushi's his go-to comfort food. Plus, he's got some language skills up his sleeve. French, Japanese, and even reading Japanese. Mixed heritage too, with Dutch and Indonesian roots from his dad's side. In 2018, he bid adieu to General Hospital, but that didn't stop him from conquering the Hallmark scene.
In the Big Apple at the legendary Plaza Hotel.
Looks beautiful.
Thanks.
From Christmas at the Plaza to A Timeless Christmas in 2019 and Fourth Down in Love in 2023, Ryan's become a Hallmark regular. Moving on, here comes another hunk. Michael Rady was born on 20th of August 1981 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He made his acting debut in the feel-good classic, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Yep, he was Costas Dunas, the guy with the charm and the bike. And guess what? He didn't just stop there. He came back for the sequel, The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2. Talk about keeping the good vibes rolling.
We have obstacle course, there's like a polar plunge.
We shot everywhere.
And so many fun characters.
But hold up, there's more to this guy than just being the dreamy Costas. He popped up in a few other flicks, like The Guardian, and even took the lead in the indie film In Search Of. Talk about spreading his acting wings. Do you remember the CBS summer series, Swingtown? Well, he had a recurring role in that, playing the cool philosophy teacher, Doug Stevens. He's not just a philosopher on screen, though. He delved into some serious drama in the second season of Showtime's Sleeper Cell. Talk about a versatile guy. Then, he took a detour to the college scene, guest starring in 2 seasons of the ABC Family series Greek as Max Tyler, the brainiac honors polymer science major. Smart and charming, Maddie's got the combo. In 2009, he made his mark on the iconic Melrose Place as Jonah Miller, the aspiring filmmaker. Can we just say he brought some serious coolness to that crew? Now fast forward to 2014, and you'll catch him in a bunch of made-for-television movies on the Hallmark Channel. One of them is Cloudy with a Chance of Love, where I'm guessing there's more romance than meteorology involved.
Had an accident. Christmas? What is that?
It's only your favorite holiday ever. Everything is gone. No one remembers Christmas.
Next up we have Carlos Pena Vega, formerly known as Carlos Pena Jr., born on August 15, 1989, in Columbia, Missouri. This guy's got the American actor and singer title on lockdown. Now you might remember him as Carlos Garcia from the Nickelodeon series Big Time Rush. Yep, he was part of the awesome group, Big Time Rush, making us groove to some catchy tunes. And guess what? He wasn't just rocking it on screen. He also hosted Nickelodeon's game show Webheads. Talk about a man of many talents. But wait, there's more to Carlos than just TV gigs. He's the voice behind Bobby Santiago in The Loud House, and its spin-off, The Casa Grandes. So basically, he's been adding his vocal magic to our animated world too. He went on to marry Alexa Vega. Then as a couple, they launched a book together. Watch them talk about it.
Love.
Yes!
And we all need to love, and the world needs love.
Yeah. You know, we're talking about how on social media, it's such a
Originally from Columbia, Missouri, Carlos comes from a mixed heritage. His dad's Spanish and Venezuelan, while his mom's Dominican. Talk about a cultural blend. He grew up soaking in the sunshine of Weston, Florida, and did his cheerleading stint at Sagemont Upper School. Yep, you read that right. Carlos, the cheerleader. Now, before hitting the big screens, he cut his teeth in local productions of classics like Grease and Man of La Mancha, but the real game changer was his role in a production of Titanic at the American Heritage School. That's where the singing and dancing bug bit him hard, and he decided, hey, I'm heading to LA to make it big. And big, he did make it. From Big Time Rush to hosting game shows and lending his voice to animated characters, Carlos Pena Vega has become a household name. And can we just say, the guy's got charisma for days. The couple is together in a latest Hallmark movie called Never Too Late to Celebrate.
An adult beginner Spanish class.
Discover your authentic self.
Embrace your Mexican heritage.
I want a double key different right there.
Next, let's dive into the world of James Denton, the guy who brought charm to both Wisteria Lane and Middleton. Born on January 20th, 1963, in Nashville, Tennessee, he's not just your average actor, but a cool musician too. Now, you probably remember him as Mike Delfino from the iconic Desperate Housewives. Yep, that was James doing his thing on ABC's comedy drama from 2004 to 2012. But that's not all. He later graced the Hallmark Channel as Dr. Sam Radford in the comedy drama series Good Witch from 2015 to 2021. Talk about a TV journey.
Needs a coat of paint, but it's this thing I do. Anytime I move in a new place, I just like to start fresh.
Growing up in nearby Goodlettsville, Tennessee, James was the middle child in a trio. His dad, J.T. Denton, was a military dentist, and James himself started off on a different path. He was a Southern Baptist and even became a minister of music at Westmoreland United Methodist Church. Quite the unexpected twist, right? After rocking Goodlettsville High School, he joined the University of Tennessee, where he was part of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity. Majoring in television journalism, James bagged a degree in advertising. But hey, life's full of surprises. Before hitting the Hollywood scene, he sold advertising for 2 radio stations. The man knows how to hustle. James caught the acting bug at 23 in a community theater back in Nashville. Eventually, he packed his bags and headed to California to go all in on this acting gig. Fun fact, in the early days, he sometimes went by Jamie Denton. From community theaters to Wisteria Lane, James Denton's journey is a tale of chasing dreams. And now, with the Hallmark magic in the mix, he's become a familiar face in our feel-good TV nights. Now, meet Christopher Palaha, the charismatic American actor who's been capturing hearts on both the big and small screens. Hailing from Reno, Nevada, Christopher has made his mark in TV with standout roles like Jason Matthews in North Shore, Nathaniel Bays, Bazile in Life Unexpected, and Henry Butler in Ringer. He's not just limited to television. Christopher has flexed his acting skills in films like Devil's Knot, Wonder Woman 1984, and Jurassic World Dominion. Since 2016, he's been a familiar face in the Hallmark universe, starring in heartwarming movies and leading the cast in the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries series Mystery 101. For Christopher, embracing Hallmark is all about family connections, sharing his work with his 7-year-old, and earning the Hollywood seal of approval from his 91-year-old Nana.
Cop. Not exactly partners in crime.
You need to let me do my job.
Happily, as soon as you start doing it.
Jill.
From his roots in Reno to his journey through New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, Christopher's Hollywood adventure began in 2001 when he made the move to Los Angeles. His Hallmark journey, marked by films like Dater's Handbook and the hit Rocky Mountain Christmas, showcases his ability to bring joy and warmth to audiences worldwide. Whether thrilling us in a TV series or charming us in a Hallmark movie, Christopher Palaha is a name to remember in the world of entertainment. Last but not least, we have Tyler Hilton on the list on American Hallmark Actors. Born on November 22, 1983, in sunny Palm Springs, California, this dude is not just your regular singer-songwriter, but also a cool actor. You might have seen him rocking out on stage or maybe caught him on the CW's One Tree Hill, where he played the talented but kinda cocky Chris Keller. Now, when it comes to his music, Rolling Stone magazine once compared him to Howie Day, and some folks even threw in a comparison with Elton John, both in his voice and mad instrumental skills. Talk about some serious musical vibes.
And it's clear to me now, I found a place.
I could hear him all day. Tyler kicked off his professional music journey back in 2000, and after dropping his debut album, he didn't just stop at strumming guitars. Nope, he dabbled in acting, making appearances in Taylor Swift's Teardrops on My Guitar video, and even stepping into the legendary Elvis Presley's shoes in the Johnny Cash biopic Walk the Line.
Who talks to me? I left.
Growing up in Bermuda Dunes, California, Tyler was surrounded by music. He started jamming to Elvis tunes at an age when most of us were still trying to figure out our ABCs. His family did a bit of hopping around, but they eventually settled back in the Palm Springs area, where Tyler wrote his first song about a girl named Rian. Ah, young love. High school brought him to La Quinta, where he tried forming a band with classmates. It didn't really take off, so he hit up open mic nights and coffee shops to share his own tunes. This dude's got the hustle. Nowadays, Tyler calls Los Angeles home, and in the love department, he's been happily hitched to Canadian actress Megan Park since 2015. The two lovebirds even have a little one who joined the scene on December 20th, 2019. But rewind a bit to when Tyler was just 16. He called into a radio show, sang Johnny Lang's Breakin' Me a cappella, and wowed the hosts. That performance got him noticed by Maverick Records, and bam, he scored a record deal at 18. His first EP dropped in 2004, and the rest is history, with AOL Breaker recognizing his star potential alongside big names like Avril Lavigne and 50 Cent. So, who is your favorite American actor? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, everyone.